Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Wonder con bots. What's up, Lemuel Vasquez? Can you? Yeah, perfect. Now we on. All right, let's get it.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and
Death Battle? Fight!
Galactus, Devourer of Worlds.
And Unicron, Almighty Chaos Bringer. That's right, it's the day we've all been waiting for. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
To be honest, I never actually wondered who will win between these two.
Boomstick, what is
But
the
it's actually
nature
really interesting.
of evil?
Oh,
It's actually like super interesting when you think about it.
Runs the hare evil? What about the bear that kills the wolf, or the man that slays
No.
the bear?
It's
Is that
nature.
evil or nature?
Yeah,
Perhaps this
what I'm
question
talking
was on
about.
Gallon of Ta's mind as he hurtled toward the end of infinity.
I'm pretty sure the question on his mind was, how do I turn this goddamn spaceship around?
Eons ago, the planet Ta was a paradise, the most advanced civilization the universe had ever known.
Too bad the universe was coming to an end. I hate it when that happens.
The Ta'an scientist Gallon watched as the rest of his race ignominiously perished and decided to die gloriously on his own terms.
By flying a ship into the sun, just like great-grandpappy Boomstick, the crazy old coot. But instead of being vaporized on contact like great-grandpappy Boomstick, Gallon got bitten by a radioactive god.
As the
Bruh.
last living thing,
Lord Unicron. That's because you're a bot. Yeah, you're a bot.
Oh, despite looking like a masochist giant purple vibrator, G-Dog here is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel, baby. And there's only one thing he wants to do. Eat friggin' worlds.
Galactus is so unbelievably, mind-meltingly powerful that strong doesn't really begin to describe him. Just
That's
being
facts.
near him will begin to warp your perception of reality. In truth, he isn't even really a physical being with a soul anymore, but composed of
No, he's-
energy itself.
Yeah, exactly.
The power cosmic.
Basically, your all-purpose space god magic that no good almighty ass-whooping god can go without. Sure, he can use it to blast your ass to unholy smithereens.
Wait, let's take it back one panel. Okay, power cosmic, godlike strength, energy projection, transmutation, telekinesis, force fields, size alteration, teleportation, portal creation, cosmic awareness, levitation, resurrection. Yeah, I think this is pretty legit. Has consumed planets, stars, energy attacks, dark matter. Yeah, this is pretty legit. Let's keep moving.
Of knowledge and the ability to sense danger ahead of time.
I don't think there's a lot for him.
Like the other streams, I'll be pausing the audio just to make sure we don't get you know, I'll also be pausing every time I see something that's really interesting so I can talk about it.
Species observing him. So a human sees a human Galactus, a Skrull Galactus, and so on.
Oh, so it's just like how I see the world.
What are you staring at?
What matters most to me in the world.
Bruh.
Awesome.
No, not awesome. Very not awesome. At least as far as Galactus is concerned, since witnessing his approach is itself the end of the world. You would only have enough time to pray to your paltry gods before Galactus consumed your entire planet, absorbing its energy into himself, then moving on to his next meal.
Man,
Boy,
I
he's
guess
hungry.
His costume is appropriate because he sounds like a total dick. Like, come on, man.
Yo, language.
Doing the same thing?
It's not entirely his fault. Galactus's power is so immense that the only thing that can sustain him is the consumption of entire worlds. Without this constant feeding, he would perish, just as humans would without consuming.
So I'm putting it in 1.25 to avoid, like, getting canceled.
Battle.
While Galactus himself can comfortably cross countless light years in seconds, some of these beings are more like abstract concepts than actual living things, many of which operate outside of linear time.
Like this alien bug dude who tried to use Galactus's energy to destroy 2 whole
Annihilus.
universes. Even after being drained by him, he still nuked 3 whole star systems before getting a snack.
Should he somehow be threatened by beings beyond even the scope of his power, Galactus crafted a device to solve all of his
One-shot
problems.
dark side.
The
That's
ultimate
hilarious.
nullifier.
In case that name isn't obvious enough, it's a teeny tiny weapon that destroys anyone you think of.
Roundabout way of winning, but it works. That's exactly what happened when Galactus used it on the abstract god of destruction, Abraxas.
He destroyed the god of destroying things with a Happy Meal toy.
Well, goodbye.
It's key to Galactus's first great defeat.
Defeated a god of destruction. Sorry, Dragon Ball Z fans.
Stretchy hands on the thing, Galactus finally backed down and spared the planet.
Which makes no practical sense. The ultimate nullifier is a part of Galactus himself. It uses his own power. He can summon it at any time and even escape its effect by hiding in a pocket dimension. It even had the safety on.
Maybe he was just
Yeah,
bored.
that's
After
really
millions of years of
really
cosmic
broken.
genocide just to survive, I'm pretty sure Galen forgot what it meant to be mortal. Perhaps that was the true evil all along, the slow death of Galen's humanity. Because what could be more terrifying than a being that sees everything and everyone you know and love as nothing more than his next meal?
I mean, I can think of a few things.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Whiz, it's getting...
Okay, let's jump this.
Being known as the one to explore the fledgling multiverse, Unicron instead decided to consume everything.
Dude, come on! Bad Unicron! Bad God! Bad!
The one decided to split Unicron into 2 beings, one of order and hope known as Primus, and the other of chaos and evil known as Unicron.
How creative.
Like all good sibling rivalries, they pushed each other's shit in over the fate of all existence. That is, until the good...
What would later be known as the planet Cybertron, while
The
Unicron
goat
did something different.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
turned his planet into a planet that eats other planets. Not only that, it can change its form into a giant badass robot Satan. He's literally the first Transformer.
And with this new
Yep.
body, Unicron would is the physical embodiment of death and destruction. He is literally
another
programmed
destroyer.
to destroy everything.
God's gotta do what a god's gotta do.
Yeah.
And good luck trying to fight
That's
back.
what Bears
Yumi's
always
robot
says.
body comes with a tractor beam, eye lasers, fire breath, a chest cannon, and an antibody system in case anyone tries to pull a Drax on him.
Unicron can mentally dominate an entire race of beings, erase things from existence, warp the fabric of space and time, and even manipulate matter itself.
So
Let's
even
pause
if his
this. Let's pause this. 1 second. Let's check it again. Dark Energon, mind manipulation, corruption, resurrection, antibody system, existence erasure. Okay. Existence erasure is gonna be something like it's really important. Apologies, had a minor interruption. Let's continue.
So even if his big robot body is damaged or destroyed, he can repair it lickety-split.
So
Or
far,
he
it's
can
pretty
send his
legit.
Spark out to find a new host.
Essentially the Transformers version of a soul, Unicron's spark is immensely powerful and produces its own energy source, Dark Energon.
Unicron is so evil that he can literally turn his bad dude energy into weapons of mass destruction, like unholy blades or planet-busting lasers.
This dark energon will corrupt any that consumes it, turning them into a puppet of Unicron himself.
It's also obviously the opposite of regular energon, which is created by Primus and what fuels the Transformer race. So Unicron basically runs on the opposite of life. If he's deaf as a big robot,
Yeah, this is way better.
Even be killed?
Not by any conventional means. Even the destruction of his spark isn't guaranteed to end him. He will continue to exist as a necessary force that drives the cosmos. Anytime he's destroyed, he will appear again in a new universe. In fact, almost every Unicron you've seen in movies, TV, and comics are the same Unicron.
Unicron is a literal force of nature. You can't
It's like
reason with a hurricane.
DC's
All you can
gods.
do is see it and get the hell
dark
out of
side.
the way. But this hurricane is never going to stop until you and everyone you know is DED dead. His
Or
mere
mixer,
presence
mix,
drove an
mixer,
entire planet
mix,
insane.
I
mixing.
was trying to be poetic before, but this is what evil is. Incomprehensible,
It's like mixing. I'm not gonna try to say the entire name because it's impossible.
The Chaos Bringer is so
Also, he's
powerful,
above
his mere
linear
presence
time.
wrecks the space-time continuum.
So
and
maybe-
can erase
maybe he has
galaxies
a
from
shot.
existence just by strolling by.
To be clear, it isn't the force he's generating by moving that destroys things, it's his existence. His mere being is so overwhelmingly evil that the fabric of space-time cannot fathom Unicron's presence.
Holy
Damn.
dude, no wonder he was able to devour nearly a quarter of the entire multiverse, one universe at a time.
Estimates for the size of the Transformers multiverse vary, from over 15 quadrillion universes to an infinite number of universes, branching timelines, and planes of existence. And who better
It's supposed to be infinite, based on Bayer's statements in the most recent. I think it's the IDW Transformers run. If I'm mistaken, anybody can like type it out on the comments, and I'll read it. But if I'm not mistaken, it's the IDW comics where they were supposed to use that for Megatron, because there's like really crazy OP feats for them that puts them on those like multiversal levels of power. But yeah. I will keep playing it.
a final role fitting for an artist so much larger than life? Or deeply ironic that it's a feature-length toy commercial?
The Transformers movie has always been celebrated for its excellence. I said.
Despite that unbelievable power, the Chaos Bringer's almighty rampage through reality has been halted a number of times, usually due to the matrix of leadership, the essence of Primus himself, and the embodiment of all hope and light in the universe.
Are you telling me that Robo-Satan was defeated by the power of friendship? Forget fear! I'm gonna need some of that shit going straight into the vein!
As the abstract idea of evil actualized, any notion of goodness is
Abstract
directly antithetical
idea
to
of
his
evil.
being.
As incomprehensible to Unicron
It's pretty
as
much
he is
dark
to us.
side.
But despite the best efforts of
It's pretty much dark side, for real.
of defeat and risen to threaten reality again.
It's his very nature.
Such as the time a united armada of Autobots, Decepticons, and an entire people created from his cells, the Minicons, tried to destroy him once and for all.
They actually succeeded in killing him, until Galvatron's hatred for Optimus brought Unicron back to life.
Because challenging Unicron means challenging evil itself, destroying destruction itself. An impossible paradox.
You can't kill Unicron because
If
killing
you can't,
is literally what
it's
Unicron
okay.
is.
Let me pause
So,
this. This is
what does that
process.
mean?
I've had a problem with Dead Battle bringing up like characters that they quote unquote they can't die, but they proceed to kill them in the same like episode. Like for example, like you can't really use characters that are unkillable in a death battle when you're supposed to kill your opponent, and then bring up some bullshit ass like type of thing you can like to kill them or like because if you're not gonna kill them, if they are unkillable, unless you have like Galactus's nullifier, which is probably gonna be a big part in this battle. Like for example, think about Deathstroke versus Deadpool. There was literally nothing Deathstroke could do to kill or permanently like defeat Deadpool based on what they brought to the evidence. So it's like, are they killable or unkillable? Like it can be both.
For us,
Every petty act of violence, every war, every cruelty, every death battle gives Unicron life, the life he'll use to kill us all. We
That's
are
cap.
culpable in our own annihilation.
Unicron's not just some comic book villain. He's all there is and all there will be. He was there at the beginning, and he'll be there at the end. He's a law of physics. He's as inevitable as your dying breath.
Jesus, now you got me scared.
Damn.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Death Battle.
Shouldn't have done your brother like that.
Right, Wiz?
By popular demand, Death Battle the game is finally back and available for pre-order this December.
Ever wanted to live out your very own death battle with you as the combatant? Of
cards.
course you have.
Death Battle the game is a fast-paced head-to-head
Let's
card
get it
dice
on.
game where players, well, battle to the death.
Are you? Because it's time for a...
Data through all possibilities.
It's time for the death battle you've been asking for forever!
And let's get it over with. Come on.
As all things must, your world has come to an end.
Ooh, animation looking crispy.
Halt.
Ooh.
This planet is mine to consume. So saith Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
Be gone, thus decrees Unicron, Chaos Bringer.
I like the Unicron boys. It's pretty good. Sounds like Megatron. Not the like from. I'm pretty sure Megatron's voice from one of the shows was similar to that.
So quick to beg for Oblivion's embrace.
I am Oblivion.
Yeah, in fact, he is.
Be gone.
Well, I don't see what throwing planets is gonna do. Yeah, Spectacle's kind of cool, but these are guys who are multiversal beings, and stars and planets are not gonna do much. Okay, I see you. Creating a sword. Oh! Come on, Galactus.
I am the power cosmic.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Galactus. You know when Chrome's up. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna
Unicron.
No devourer, transforming.
Oh shit! Transforming into what? You look exactly the same, just bigger, bro.
In sky, against mine chaos, even gods will die.
The Galactus ain't no god. These are cosmic constant.
Galactus meets your challenge.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
We'll bring destruction to it all.
I am destruction.
Okay, that's badass. That's really badass. It's like they're fighting in outside the multiverse. Oh, he got the ultimate nullifier. Wait, what's going on? He transferred his consciousness into it? Can he really do that?
Finally,
I mean, yeah, it is technology, but
I have won.
oh no, you have not, brother.
Power bringer of chaos.
Oh, is this no? I thought this was gonna be like the Lifebringer Galactus.
Almighty Galactus must now feed.
That was nice. That
We
was
know
nice.
Galactus and Unicron were beings who could manipulate reality itself and do basically anything.
Older than the universe, unbound by time. They had each other matched in a lot of ways.
So it ultimately came down to which
Okay.
They're infinite multiverse,
Yes,
but Unicron
they're
could
both
only do so
multiversal.
over time, devouring them one by one.
while Galactus's battle with the Scryer and the other threatened to destroy the entire Marvel multiverse
That
as
is true.
just a side effect.
Yeah, they're
Like
using the
himself all
feats
the
of
time.
While
Lifebringer,
Unicron
but
is
they don't use Lifebringer.
In a relatively small pond, relative to Marvel at least.
That might sound better for Unicron at first, but it means he has way less experience than Galactus in full-on fights against dudes his size.
And will
That is true.
have a soul thanks to his cosmic rebirth from Galactus. And he's fended off mental attacks before, so there's no real reason to think that would work here.
And as lame as it is, the ultimate nullifier is just really, really overpowered.
It's really busted. It's like a Deus Ex Machina.
The ultimate nullifier is significantly more thorough. Consider the time it was used against Abraxas, a being that embodied the abstract concept of the multiverse's destruction.
Beetle's getting wiped.
Like somebody you know? Even against someone like that, the good old Ollie Nully had no problem erasing him from reality, and the same would happen to Unicron, while Galactus could always hide in that pocket dimension, just as he escaped the nullifier before.
Unicron was an insanely terrifying power, experience, and arsenal to ultimately annihilate him.
If you thought Galactus was
Oh,
going
here
down
comes
in
the
this
pun.
fight, you are Unicron.
That
winner
was really,
is
that was really
Galactus.
bad. That was really bad. So yeah, that was the dead battle. It was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it had one of the crispiest animations I've seen so far. It's up there with Frieza versus Megatron. It's I still think like the Goku versus Superman animation was probably was way better. It was way better. But this one was really good. Like I'm just gonna say Megatron, the Unicron and Galactus like models, they are spot on and they look amazing. But now like into the like I'm not a huge Unicron. I don't have much knowledge on him aside from like Transformers Prime and like the movies. I've read some comics there and there, but not like all I know is like he's a multiversal threat, and pretty much what they explain here. But it's they have this problem of showing like this feeds from different versions of a character and not actually using them, because they showed this like I said, this clip of Lifebringer Galactus, this picture, this whatever, and they don't use Lifebringer Galactus. I was actually expecting him to transform into Lifebringer Galactus at the end, because that's a whole another level of power he has. But the ending was legit, because I was thinking about it. Like Galactus has been capable of eating pretty much any type of power source. He's done it to magic sources like Dormammu and other magical beings. When he went to the to I think it was to the what's Dormammu's the dark dimension, and he started eating like different demons and magical beings and powering up from there. He's also like used dark matter before, like they actually stated this here, and he's being empowered by those outside of the norm power sources. So it's not just like life force. He can eat different type of forces, and that's where I was like, wait, when they made him eat Unicron, I was like, okay, this is actually a legit way I can see him actually beating a quote unquote unkillable being. So, guys, thanks for staying up to this moment. I know many of you have been asking me when is our new video, like the latest videos I promise is going to come out. I've been a little bit busy with work and like studying, but I promise you that I have a treat for you in coming this 2024. And there's a few more live streams where I'll be, like I said, I'll be doing many of the anime characters, seeing how they stack up in terms of a martial arts prowess perspective, and if they have hands, if they have hands. But thanks for all who stay with me until this point, and have a blessed of the week. May God bless you, and see you soon.